Good morning. I am Dr. W.B. Gunale from Kamlanand Mahavidyalaya, Nagpur. Today I am going to discuss the remaining part of the periodic properties of the elements, and today we are going to discuss the effective nuclear charge and calculation of effective nuclear charge, and after that we are going to see the Slater's rule given by the Slater, and after that how to find a screening constant S and the effective nuclear charge by using screening constant that we are going to see of different element. So today's topic is again now third part of the periodic properties of the element, and here today we are going to see the what is meant by effective nuclear charge, and in this case we are also going to see the calculation of effective nuclear charge. And as we know that the inner shell electrons screen the nucleus and from the outer electrons, and outer electrons express only a part of the nuclear charge, or the effective nuclear charge faced by the outer electron is lower than that expected from the total nuclear charge. Now it is observed that the energy of outer electron is determined by effective nuclear charge Z star, which is less than atomic number or nuclear charge Z by the amount shielding constant S. And now the effective nuclear charge can be calculated by using the formula. Here formula is given in the slide, that Z star equals to Z minus S, where Z star is the effective nuclear charge and Z is the nuclear charge, also known as the atomic number, and S is the screening constant. So first off we have to find out the screening constant. We know the atomic number, and Z star is effective nuclear charge can be calculated for the element. Now Slater have proposed some important rules to find out the screening constant S. As we know, Slater is a name of scientist, and he gave the set of empirical rules for calculating the effective nuclear charge Z star by the electron in the different orbital. As we know that Z star acting on a given electron is calculated by the subtracting the screening constant S from the atomic number Z. So the formula to calculate effective nuclear charge is the Z star equals to Z minus S. So Slater have given the rules for calculating the screening constant, which is also known as shielding constant and represented by the symbol S. So to find out the screening constant S or shielding constant S, the Slaters have given these are the rules. So rule number 1 is that, according to the Slater, rule number 1 is that write the electronic configuration of that element first and in this order and groups. So write the electronic configuration of the element in the order and groups. So order and groups are 1s 1 group, 2s 2p, then 3s 3p, 3d, then 4s 4p, 4d 4f, 5s 5p, 5d 5, and so on like that. So write the configuration in this order and in the group. And second important rule is that last electron do not contribute to the screening constant. So for example, atom number is 11, so 11th electron, last number electron, do not contribute to the screening constant. So this is rule number 2. And rule number 3 is that there is a contribution of 0.35 contribution. 0.35 contribution for each electron present in the NS-NP group. So this is the third rule. And what is the 0.3 contribution for each electron? 0.35 contribution for each electron present in the NS-NP group, except for 1s orbital, for 1s electron the contribution is 0.30, except 1s orbital for which the contribution is 0.30. So this is third. And now fourth rule is that 0.85 contribution for each electron present in the N-1 group. So what is, again now repeating, 0.85 contribution for each electron present in the N-1 shell or shell. And next number 5 is the 0.1 is the contribution. 1 is the contribution for each electron present in N-2 shell or lower than that shell. So and also for there is a contribution for D and F. For D and F's electron, the contribution is also 1. And last is that for the shell having ND and F group are lower than that, the contribution is also 1 again. So N-2 and all the lower groups and ND and NEF group also contribute 1 for each electron for the screening constant. I am repeating all these 6 again the rules. Number 1 is that write electronic configuration of the element in the order and in the group shown here. Second is that what is there is a last electron of the element do not contribute to the scaling constant. And third is that 0.35 contribution for each electron present in a ns-np group except 1s orbital for which contribution is 0.30. 1 is the contribution for each electron present in n-2 group and all the lower groups. And for ns-nd group contribution is also 1. And here all the electron lying below ND-NF group are contributing 1 to the screening constant. So these are the important rules used to find out the screening constant ES. And by using this rule, we can calculate the effective nuclear charge of the element. So based on this, we are taking some examples of calculation of effective nuclear charge. And now here, this is the example 1, and here calculate the effective nuclear charge of potassium. And this is for potassium we have to find out the effective nuclear charge. So here atomic number of potassium is 19. So electronic configuration as per the rule number 1, 1s2, 2s2p8, 3s3p8 and 4s1. This is the order and this is the distribution of 19 electrons. So this is 10 and this 19 electrons. So this is the configuration, and now formula is Z star equals to Z minus S. What is Z? Is the atomic number of potassium is 19. And now we have to find out S scaling constant by using Slater's rule. So here we have to write for scaling constant in the square bracket. Now this is the configuration. And as per the rule number 2, 4s1. So last orbit having 1 electron and last electron do not contribute to the scaling constant. Therefore, this electron is not contributing. So start from this. So this is n is outer shell is 4. n minus 1 is 3s3p. For n minus 1 contribution is 0.85. Here in this configuration total shells are 4. So n means outermost shell 4. So this is 3 means n minus 1. So for n minus 1 this electron is contributing. So don't take this one and start from the this 3s3p. And now 3s3p 8 electrons are there, and for this this is n minus 1 shell. For n minus 1 contribution is 0.85. So right here 0.85 into number of electron with n equals to 3 plus 1 number of electron equals to n less than 3, because for n minus 1 0.85 contribution, and for n minus 2 this is the n minus 2 and lower. So n minus 2 and for lower electrons have contribution 1. So therefore we have written number 1 into number of electron with n equal to n less than 3. So 0.85 number of electron n equal to 3, 8 here, plus 1, and number of electron with n less than 3, 8 and 2, 10 here. So now here this do the multiplication, and then 6.8 plus 10, so 19 minus 16.8, answer is 2.2. So effective nuclear charge for potassium is 2.2. So in this way we can calculate effective nuclear charge of the element. Example 2 is that calculate effective nuclear charge of copper. As we know, copper have the atomic number 29. Z is the atomic number 29. And similar to potassium, now here atomic number is 29. Electronic configuration again now write in the order and groups. So 1s2, 2s2p8, 3s3p8, 3d10, 4s1. Now again now here number of shells are 4, and here formula is Z star equal to Z minus S. So Z is the atomic number 29, and scaling constant again now write here values the 0.85, because last electron is in a 4s. Last electron do not contribute. So after this start from third shell. So the number 3, 1, 2, 3, and this is n minus 1, because this is n equals to 4. n minus 1 means 3. So for 3s3p 3d. So 0.85 for n minus 1, 0.85 contribution. So 0.85 into number of electron with n equal to 3, plus 1 into number of electron with n less than 3. So this is n minus 1, n minus 2 and lower. So for n minus 2 and lower contribution is 1. So therefore we have written in this way. And now 29.85 number of electron with n equal to 3, 18. 8 and 10, 3d, 3p, 3s. So total electrons are 18. And 1 into number of electron less than 3, n less than 3 is a 10. this 2 and 8, 10. So do the multiplication, and this we get 29 minus 25.3 equals to 3.7. So 3.7 is the effective nuclear charge for the copper. Now we are going to see the third example. In case of third example, calculate the effective nuclear charge of tungsten. Atom number is 74. This is given. Atom number for tungsten is 74. So atom number is given. Electron configuration right in the order up to krypton right here. This is 0 group, and after that 4d10 outer configuration, 4d10, 4f14, and 5s, 5p8, 5d4, 6s2. So this is the 74 electrons distributed here. And now here n is means outermost shell, total shells n is a 6. 1, 2, 3, this is 4, 5, and this is 6. So n is 6, and n minus 1 is 5, n minus 2 is 4. So in this case 6s. So here are 2 electrons. As per the rule, last electron do not contribute, but we can take 1 electron. Out of 2, 1 we can take. So here start from this 0.35 into number of electron with n equal to 6. So one electron we can take here. Out of 2, 1 we can take, but last electron do not contribute. Then n minus 1, 0.85, number of electron with n equal to 5. So in this case total what is 8 and 4, total are the electrons, 12 electrons are there. And then 1, and number of electron n less than 5. So 74 minus 0.35 into number of electron, here 6s, we can take 1. 0.85 number of electrons are here, n minus 1, 12, plus 1 number of electron less than that, total 60 electrons are there. And now multiply it, 0.35, this is 10.2 and this is 60, and after that 74 minus 70.35, answer is 3.45, and therefore effective nuclear charge for tungsten is a 3.45. In this way we can calculate number. Example 4. Calculate skinning constant and effective nuclear charge for 3s electron of magnesium. So configuration, atom number is given 12. Magnesium atom number is 12. Configuration in the order and group. First rule, 1s2, 2s2p8, 3s2. 12 electrons are there. This 10 and 2, 10. Now here 3s, n is 3. So this is the outer shell, and 2 electrons are there. 1 electron we can take for the contribution, for calculation of skinning constant. But last electron do not contribute. So start from 0.35. 0.35 into number of electron with n equal to 3. So 1 electron we can take. 0.85 number of electron with n equals to 2. 1 into number of electron with n less than 2. So here 12 minus 0.35 into 1 electron. Out of these 2, 1 we can take here. And then n minus 1, 0.85. For n minus 1, 0.85. 0.85 into 8. So n minus 1 is 2s2p 8. 1 into number of electron less than n minus 1, n minus 2 or less. 2 electrons are here. So after again now calculation, so answer is found 2.85 for the skinning effective nuclear charge. So these are the rules suggested by Slater, and skinning constant can be calculated by using this. The effective nuclear charge for that element can be calculated. Now number 5, example number 5 is that calculate the effective nuclear charge for the 3p electrons in the silicon. Atomic number of silicon is 14. So configuration is 1s2, 2s2p8, 3s3p4. We have to write the configuration in the order and in these groups. So now in the outer shell there are 4 electrons in this group. So out of 4 we can take 3 for the skinning constant. Last electron do not contribute. Again, so write the formula Z star equal to Z minus S. And now 14, atom number is 14 minus. So start from this. For NS-NP group, contribution is 0.35. 0.35 number of electron with n equal to 3. And n minus 1, this is n minus 1. 0.85 into n number of electron with n equal to 2, n minus 1. And 1 number of electron with n minus 2 for or less than that. So less than 2 electrons are there. So 0.35, and out of 4 we can take 3 electrons, and n minus 1 have 8 electrons, so we can take 8 electrons here. 0.85 into 8, and lower having 2 electrons, so 2 electrons are here, 1 into 2. So 14 minus that, minus 9.85, and we get the answer 4.15, the skinning constant, and calculation of this effective nuclear charge 4.15 for the silicon. And now last example is there. So we have taken different examples. And another example is also there, that you can also calculate. You can take any phosphorus or nickel, or you can take also different example for the calculation. So in case of nickel, for example, if you take atom number is 28 and the configuration is there 1s2, 2s2p8, 3s3p8, 3d8, 4s4p2. So Z star equal to Z minus S. So last orbital is 4s4p2. So one electron we can take. So 0.35 into number of electron equals to n equal to 4. So 1 is there. 0.84 number of electron, n equal to 3. So total electrons are 16. 1 into number of electron, n less than 3. So in this way we can calculate for any element the effect to nuclear charge for that element. So today we have seen calculation of effect to nuclear charge and Slater constant. So first to calculate the Slater's constant, the Slater have suggested some important rules, and based on that we have to first find out the Slater's constant or the screening constant, and after that we have to calculate the effective nuclear charge. So some examples we have seen how to find out the effective nuclear charge value, and in the similar way we can also find out the effective nuclear charge for phosphorus element, nitrogen, calcium, magnesium, nickel, different element, any element we can here by taking that element it is possible to calculate the effective nuclear charge, and screening constant can be calculated by using the Slater's rule.